guys, so far I would say I had a full day here at SneakerCon for these Chicago Air Jordan 1 lows, and I must say, man, they're not bad. Quality's pretty good. Look, creasy's not all that crazy, even though I just did that. Quality's pretty good. Love the leather, and with the big swoosh and a Chicago 1, it's a good shoe. It's definitely a good shoe. Crease is kind of crazy right there. This one, I haven't even done anything to it, but hey, that's just how they're gonna go. Woo, I might have to get another pair for real. But anyways, man, great shoe, but I will say it's an Air Jordan 1. So yes, my feet does hurt a little bit, kind of barking, like it's right around like where my feet hurt at. You know, with Air Jordan 1s, it's always right here because how flat these are. Especially you're gonna stand around, walk around all day. Man, I wouldn't wear these in, I wouldn't want to wear these in like Disney or anything. But.
You don't need me, but you want me more and more. Something I adore, and I know, I'm sure, I feel with you. So just stay, I'm yours, babe. It's true. You take me.
Alright guys, so we did a full 2-week wear on the Air Jordan 1 Chicago lows, man. And you know what, man? Kind of messed them up a little bit, but not too crazy. But hey, you know, took them out basically everywhere. And you know what, guys? I need to give a shout out to REVITALYZER, guys. It's a shoe cleaner I'm working with right now, guys. Make sure you guys check them out. All the links will be in the description below. Have a discount. Make sure you guys use KRIS 10. All right, Chris 10 for your discount. You guys get the ultimate kit right here. Use that QR code right there. If it is showing up pretty good, make sure you guys go onto the website. All the links will be in the description below. Ultimate kit, you have a couple brushes here, which is actually pretty nice. You got like a standard brush. We have a medium brush and a soft brush. We have a couple wipes too as well for your travels. This is good for me, especially when I go travel, go up to like, you know, when I'm out and about. And of course, the cleaning solution. So we're gonna test this out here again. Like I said, we've been walking around for like 2 weeks on these things, and we're gonna go ahead and clean these boys up. Here, just the left shoe. Cause like I said, got a little bit of dirtiness right here. Clean the bottoms. So we have our standard brush, and what we're gonna do is get the solution. Just pour. We're just gonna tap a little bit onto the brush, dip in the water, and then you start cleaning them up, just like. Make sure you hold it like this and clean it around. Boom. And I need to make sure that the red doesn't bleed through. So that's a good test right here. You guys see it, make it soak up. And if you want to change your brush from the standard brush, you can just unlace it right here and then use a softer brush if you would like. Put the solution onto the brush in the water, and that's how you clean it up, just like this. Look how sparkly clean it is. You guys saw how it was, man. Look at the bottoms comparison. Check it out. Took already off the dirt. These look brand spanking new now, guys. I am super happy with this, man. Hey, I needed this with this after this whole 2-week wear of these, and it cleaned it up. And you know what? From the looks of it, doesn't look any bleeding to it. So that is, I'm very, very happy about that. So, I mean, usually, I remember the Lost and Found, they would bleed right here in the midsole or right there or on the leather. So, no redness. So, thank goodness for that. But, hey, look, you wouldn't even notice that I did wear them for 2 weeks. But, except for the creasing. Anyways, man, shouts to REVITALYZER, guys. Make sure you guys check them out, man. Use my discount code CHRIS10. All the links will be in the description below. Full 2-week wear of the Chicago 1 lows. And I must say, hey, these are still a fantastic shoe. This is a shoe that I definitely would love to double up. Not because it's not like it's durable or anything or it's terrible. It's just that like I would just like to just have a fresh pair and have a clean pair, because I know I'm gonna wear these a lot. I know I'm gonna beat these things up. Matter of fact, like I said, since I wore these things for 2 weeks straight, I feel like I want to continue to keep wearing these. I really do, man. This is probably gonna be that shoe that I'm wearing all the time. This is gonna be my first shoe when I walk out the door. Whatever I decide to wear, I'm like, you know what? Let's put on the Chicago 1 lows. This is the one I have a feeling I'm gonna wear a lot. And I wear my Air Jordan 1 lows a lot. You know, I'll have the mochas, the obsidians. I wear those tons and tons. Those are usually my most worn shoes. Now we're getting the Chicago colorway. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need an extra pair of these things, man. I need at least 2, maybe even 3, but definitely a double up. Now, the one thing I will say is about sizing. If anyone's concerned about that, yes, I believe it is still true that you could and perhaps might even prefer to go a half size down. Yes, these are a 9.5. They do feel a little loosey right around here. I'm usually like a true 9, but most of my Jordans, especially with like Jordan 4s, Jordan 1s, I wear a 9.5 and they feel perfect. But with the lows, it feels a little loose right here, and because, you know, it's a low top, so I kind of wish I did go with a size 9. So maybe my double up, I will end up getting a size 9. So, but still, overall, so worn them for 2 weeks. The leather is still good to go. One thing is, yes, creasing, these are going to crease. These are crease monsters. Say they might not care or whatever, but I really don't like creasing my shoes, to be honest. But hey, it's okay. You know, this is gonna be my everyday wear shoe, and it's fine. That's the one thing about it, man. You know, it's gonna be one of those things like, you know what? I just want to go ahead, beat them up. They're not really going for anything to resell. I don't care what they're going for. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just wear these things to death. And also Chicago 1 lows. Some say, oh, it's too red, it's too loud. It's a Chicago 1. It has a great, you know, color blocking, red and white with a black swoosh. I mean, these are classic, guys. These are generally classics. And the great thing about these, since it is a Chicago 1 Air Jordan low, you can wear this throughout the entire year. You can wear these like summertime because it's a low. You wear these shorts, you know, no-show socks if you want, high socks, whatever your preference is. Or you can wear these with pants and joggers and jeans or whatever the case is. You know, joggers still look great with these. You know, I don't mind them. Or if you want to wear it over, then it might look like, you know, just a regular Air Jordan 1 high Chicago. So either way, it's going to be great. You know, it's just a great all-around overall shoe throughout the entire year. I just feel like, you know, if you're a sneakerhead and you do like Jordans, these are a must, man. These are definitely a must cop, in my opinion. Since it is leather, they are going to be durable. You know, again, walk in the rain, fine. Leather just wipes right off. Matter of fact, it actually might clean the freaking shoe. Snow, no problem. Other than, I mean, obviously you know, it's not the greatest grip shoe, but it's okay. You know, it's the Air Jordan 1 low. I wouldn't, you know, anything with ice is gonna slip. But just, you know, it's a durable shoe. Even summertime, whole preparation wouldn't like, you know, crazy kill you on that. So either way, just an all-around great shoe, and it's durable. It just, the only thing is, the creasing will get crazy. So if you don't mind the creasing, then what else? I mean, almost all my Jordan 1s, except for the highs that I do usually wear sneaker shields in, it's just that with this video, you know, since it's a 2-week wear, I didn't want to wear no drip grip, or I didn't want to wear any sneaker shields or anything. Now, the one thing with Air Jordan lows, I do tend to wear my Air Jordan lows a little loosey-goosey. Like, I kind of like to wear, like, you know, open laces, just slipping on and it's good to go. This is how I usually lace them up, just like this. And they do just slip on and it's great. You can just walk around, but it's a little slippage. So probably with Air Jordan 1 lows, especially with Chicago 1s, the best way to wear these are going to tie them up. You know, I have videos on that. If you guys want to watch that in some of the videos I've done before, I've done like how to lace Air Jordan 1 lows or Air Jordan 1 highs. Actually, probably my most viewed video on the channel, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, probably the best way to wear Air Jordan 1 lows is going to have to be laced up. You're going to have to lace these things up. You know, I know sometimes we get a little lazy. We want to wear them a little loosey-goosey, but gotta lace these things up, man, because you gotta have it tight to you because how open the lows are. When I wore these all day at a sneaker con, when I wore them all day walking around in downtown Chicago and just wearing around, you know, family events and going out, I will say they're not the most comfortable shoe, but not that terrible. They're gonna feel just like how basically all Air Jordan 1 lows are. You know, it's gonna feel very flat. All right, so also great leg day shoe, by the way. So if you guys want that, but yeah, it's just gonna be kind of not that comfortable. I mean, maybe you might want to invest in a better insole because how thin this is. Yeah, it has a little bit of a gel-like feel to it, but I feel like you could probably get something a little bit thicker, maybe a little bit more comfortable, like a gel-like, to where it like kind of squishes your feet in and gives you a little bit more comfortability. Because, you know, there's not much air unit to these. It's just kind of, again, just flat. So comfortability wise, it's not the greatest, all right? And that goes with a lot of Air Jordan 1s. They're not that great of a comfortable shoe. We all know that. Where it really hurts at is right here. Especially if you've been standing and walking all day. Yeah, my feet at the end of the day was killer. I'm not gonna lie. And like after SneakerCon, whew. But I will say these are not as bad as some Air Jordan 4s that I've worn all day. You know, just saying. If you're gonna go walk around all day, like all freaking day, Chicago, New York City, something like that, Air Jordan 1 lows might not be the best bet. Just saying. You know, you might want to invest in some other more comfortable shoes if you know you're gonna be walking all day. But this, you know, it's good to like lifestyle shoe, walking around, drive around, go to the spot, wear your shoes, good to go. But either way, these Air Jordan 1 Chicagos, I know with the big swoosh, people love it for that. Maybe some people don't, but you know, I know some people are gonna be excited for them. I don't think these things are gonna be that difficult to cop, to be honest. I think you're gonna be able to go to your store and be able to grab and snag a pair just fine. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will. I think a lot of people at the end of the day are gonna be excited for these and actually do want these in their collection. I think these things retail for like 140, 160, something like that, somewhere around there. I think it's 140. But yeah, they're not that expensive either. So hey, man, you just can't go wrong with Chicago 1. You gotta at least have it in your collection, I would say, especially if you're a sneakerhead fan. And if you want these, you know, just go up and just grab them. Will they go on discount price later on? Maybe, maybe not. If they do, then I'll snag another pair. That'll be 3 pairs that I'll have. I have one that I'm gonna beat up, then the 2 waiting for it till I beat these things up. That is probably gonna end up being the plan. I'm definitely 100% doubling up though. I am 100% doubling up on these Chicago 1 lows, man. Just because you just never know when we'll get another one. So supposedly next year we're supposed to get the bread. So I'm sure we're all gonna be excited for those too, man. But yeah, man, this is my whole 2-week wear brutal honest opinion about these, man. I love them. I love these Chicago 1 lows. These are definitely might be my top 10. It probably will be, just because I love them so much, man. So, but yeah, did a whole 2-week wear, and you know what? I don't mind. Like sometimes when I do like a whole 2-week in 1 month, I'm like, man, I'm ready to wear something else. But you know what? I might end up just continue to keep wearing these things. All right, guys. Just want to say, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, so on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.